So a few years ago, Ashley and I went to see Keith Urban in concert. And this was the year that he had the hit with Miranda Lambert.
We Were Us.
We Were Us. Miranda wasn't traveling with him to do the song. He did a contest. A local artist named Kasey Tyndall, who's from Raleigh, called in to QDR 94.7, today's best country. That's a freebie. And she was picked. So Ashley and I are at the show. She gets up on stage with Keith Urban, and she killed it. I thought she was so good. I actually told Ashley this. I like her, and Miranda, if you're watching this, and I know you're not, I'm sorry, but I liked Kasey on the song with Keith more than I did Miranda. A buddy of mine, Dave Rose, who owns Deep South Entertainment. He reps a lot of artists like Harmony. He used to do Bruce Hornsby, Jason Michael Carroll, and a bunch of others. I emailed Dave and I'm like, dude, if you haven't heard of Kasey Tyndall, you need to check her out. She's amazing. About 1,000 other people had blown up his phone, his text, his messages, his email, and told him the same thing. Dave signs her. So now flash forward a couple of years, she's moved to Nashville, Tennessee, my hometown, and she's got a publishing deal with Sony Music. So tonight, Kasey's doing a special performance at Deep South, the bar, and a bunch of Nashville execs are flying in, and it's kind of a showcase for her just to kill it in front of a home crowd and those guys. We have just so much great talent in Raleigh, and I'm sure you do in your town too. So I always get a kick out of being able to meet these local bands and artists and talk to them and listen to them and support their music. Hey, I'm here talking with Kasey Tyndall.
What's up, y'all?
Woo!
Yes! Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Ever since I saw you with Keith Urban, you were better than Miranda. So tell me how you got hooked up with that.
My friends and me, we had been hearing it on the radio, the advertisement for it, and you know, I wasn't super serious about music at that time. I was going to school at East Carolina University to be a nurse, and my friends knew that I could sing. I'd sang here and there, and they said, Kasey, you have to try out for this, and they begged me and they begged me. Finally, I said, all right, I'll do it. So I called in, I did it, and
so you're singing on the phone?
Yeah, so I sang on the phone, and I sang Miranda's part a cappella, and so I won, thank good Lord, and got on stage and in front of 20,000 people and got to sing with Keith Urban, and it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. Hooked me up with my manager, Dave Rose.
I watched the video again today. You didn't even look like you were nervous.
I'll be honest with you, it was kind of an out-of-body experience because I'd never done anything like that at all. So I'd never sang in front of 20,000 people. The most I'd sang in front of was really about 100 people. So yeah, so
that was a little different.
Got up there, and honestly, it was just out of body. I remember going on there and walking off thinking that was Keith Urban that I just hugged and just played with, and he was so gracious. He had a guitar waiting for me in the dressing room.
Oh, did he really?
He did. It was so awesome.
And so now you're living in Nashville.
Yep.
You're signed, publishing deal.
Publishing deal with Sony ATV, yeah.
So when they were calling, they said, hey, we're ready to do this deal. What goes through your mind?
Well, I'll tell you what went through my mind. I was in the car on the way to the meeting for this. They just wanted to have a meeting. They saw my showcase the night before. I had $2.34 in my account, and I had just paid my rent, and that's what was left after I paid my rent. I had no idea they were going to offer me a publishing deal. Wow. And I went in, and when they offered me a deal, I walked out, and I just started sobbing because I realized there was going to be no more $2.34 in my account at the end of the month. So I can pay my bills now.
We moved the decimal just a little. Just a little, right?
Just one place. But I'm so thankful to be able to do this for a living.
So are you living your dream now?
Yes, I get to go all over the country and play for new people like you guys, and get to make new friends everywhere I go.
When you were growing up, what was that dream that Kasey had?
I wanted to be a singer, like I did, but I was kind of one of those people that was just one of those things that was just not in my reality. I was going to school to be a nurse. That's what I wanted to do, and then this came a knocking, and it was one of those things. It's like, all right, do you take a chance or do you not? And I did.
What advice would you have for anybody watching this who's thinking of getting in? They're a writer, they're a singer, but they're struggling, or they don't even know where to start. What would you say to them?
Be true to yourself. Make your own path. Nobody's path is the same. You can't look up a guide on how to be famous or how to get a record deal or a publishing deal. You just have to do your own thing, and things have to fall into place, and keep the faith, man. God's good, so you just got to keep keeping the faith and doing your thing.
You know Raleigh loves you.
I love Raleigh.
We've been talking
Thank
to
you.
Kasey. Can't wait to hear her rock out, country out. What would it be?
Oh, rock out. It's country, but we rock out in my world.
Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I'd love to hear your comments. Hit the comments below and let me know what you thought of the show, what you think of the video, and also
Big thumbs up.
a big thumbs up. And give us a big thumbs up. Thank you, Ashley. Your allowance is going up.
Thank you so much. My name's Kasey Tyndall.